Hello there, my name is Gabrielle Griffiths and welcome to the North Andover Journal. For this month we have some exciting new hometown stories involving veterans, cupcakes, hockey, and some fun illusions. So take a seat and relax for your slice of life in your hometown of North Andover. The world outside is vast and beautiful, which is why there's a program called Nature's Pace to help you explore it. In this video, we interviewed the founder, Christine Coney, to hear more about why she created Nature's Pace and the direction that it's heading.
Nature's Pace is about to celebrate its 5th birthday, and I just created it out of what I thought was a need to help get kids outside and back to climbing trees, getting dirty, connecting with nature, and getting off of screens. Today we have an all-girls group, so 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade girls from local elementary schools. We're going to be doing a little scavenger hunt in the woods. So there are a few things that I've hidden along the trail. So as we scamper along, they'll have some things to be finding. So there will be a lot of climbing and frolicking, which is what this group likes to do. And then our special treat when we get to the top of Wire Hill, we're going to be making maple syrup snow candy today. So it's pretty fun with these girls groups to be able to incorporate some outdoor cooking along with the adventure piece, and it's all kind of the grand plan of just helping to build confidence in these young girls as we explore and discover and cook and create and learn outside together. Most of the year I am running co-ed groups. It's important because it helps to stimulate imagination, creativity, resilience, confidence, and it gives those social emotional skills that need to be developed, that need to be worked on as a group, playing together outside. And these are the things that transfer into being successful young adults and students. So I think it's very important to be working together outside, tapping into our creativity, and also giving our bodies and brains a chance to relax. Just being in nature, the sounds, the sights, the multi-sensory stimulation that we receive, even though it's stimulating, it helps to calm our nervous system. It calms the anxiety, the stress, the prefrontal cortex. About 2 years into Nature's Pace, I became certified as a forest therapy guide, and that seems to be a really lovely piece that adults like to connect with. And when I'm working with youth, they let their bodies go, they let their senses go. They're gonna eat snow, they're gonna climb trees, they're gonna pick up rocks and watch it splash as you throw it into Lake Chickawick. That's connecting with nature. And so forest therapy for adults is just, it's a little bit more structured, it's a little bit more quiet. And what's coming up for adult programming is going to be a 4-week introduction to forest bathing. That will be coming up the end of April and beginning of May. Also, what will be coming up, spring programming for youth, spring programming opportunities for adults, and summer camps will be being announced. And if you visit the website, sign up for emails, then you'll always be in the know for programs that are coming up and how to register.
In a world full of technology, it's great to have something bringing us back to our roots. It's even cooler that we have programs like this that allow us to fully immerse ourselves in our very own North Andover trails. Usually, the goal of HPNA girls varsity hockey team is to score goals and defeat their opponents. But the team also sets goals during their season as they face another type of opponent, cancer. Let's hear more about the HPNA's Pink in the Rink campaign, which has been going on for years.
Every year, the HPNA varsity hockey team faces off against cancer in their own special way with their Pink in the Rink campaign. Team co-captain Caitlin Bush tells us more.
Pink in the Rink game goes to support breast cancer, but all types of cancer too. So we raise money and we donated that to cancer patients, our cancer research and awareness.
This year, the team held the drive during their last home game, in which the team wears special pink jerseys, and team boosters work in the front lobby to elicit donations from those in attendance. It's a pretty important campaign for the team, and in some cases, it comes pretty close to home.
For me, my mom was actually diagnosed with breast cancer early November of last year, and she did the puck drop, but it was kind of a way to celebrate her surviving breast cancer and all that, so that was awesome for me.
A lot of work goes into an effort such as this. Co-captain Shelby Nasser tells us more.
We got the word out about the game, and then we also did like little gift baskets of like different things. So like one of them was like a grill basket. I know my mom ended up winning that. And there was like raffles and like other ways to like
just raise money and stuff.
Yeah, raise money. And then it all went to like research.
This season's Pink in the Rink game took place on February 22nd against Peabody. It was an important night for the Hillies, not just for the fact that they were doing very important work with the Pink in the Rink campaign, but also this was an important game against Peabody as far as standings and placement for the upcoming tournament. When it was all said and done, they came away with a great effort for Pink on the Rink, but they also came away with an important 2-0 win over Peabody. That means that once they finished the Pink in the Rink campaign, they had another campaign to undertake. This one, the MIAA State Tournament. They started out with a decisive win over Marblehead, before falling in the second round to Billerica Chelmsford. And though the end of the season will close out the HPNA careers of Bush and Nasser, as well as fellow seniors Cassie Doherty and Brooke Duquette, they will always look fondly upon their days with the Hillies.
The team, like the people that I've been surrounded by the last 4 years are like all of my best friends. Like I've been given the opportunity to like create such like strong bonds with that team, and we are really close to the coaches and the parents as well. So I feel like those bonds will like carry out for the rest of my life instead of just like end in high school.
With hockey, you spend so much time at the rink, on the bus with your teammates, so like you just build those relationships with your teammates so much that like they become your best friend. Like none of our team was ready for our season to end. In
addition to being co-captains, along with Cassie Doherty, Bush and Nasser were also the top scorers on the team this season. Bush led the team in goals and overall points. She scored 16 goals, added 13 assists. Her total was 29 points. Nasser just behind with 28 points, coming off of 9 goals and 19 assists.
The HPNA team is comprised of players from Haverhill, Pentucket Regional, and North Andover High Schools. Cupcakes are an awesome treat, and if you're in the hankering for one, then Pipe Dream Cupcakes has an offering for you. This North Andover business offers delicious cupcakes for parties or just for fun, and the best part, on the go. We interviewed the owner at her very own mobile cupcake truck. Without further ado, here it is.
I worked in Boston for many years, and food trucks 10, 11 years ago were a pretty bigger rage than it is now. But I decided to get a truck and be mobile. So since I live in North Andover, I thought that Andover and North Andover would be a good market for me. And so people can come to the truck, buy cupcakes. If they have special orders or parties, they can also contact me and I'll do that for them as well. I started just by doing a friend's wedding, and then it kind of snowballed from there, and here I am today. It's just me. It's been about 10.5 years now. It's been fun. I worked in advertising for many years, so going from the corporate world to working on my own is definitely it's different. It's challenging working all by yourself. I do like being around people and being social, but it is fun and rewarding, and it's great to be on my own in terms of owning my own business and being responsible for what I'm doing. Every week I make at least 6 flavors. It's a variety, and I change them up every week. So normally each week it's completely different. And I'll make a variety from chocolates to vanillas, depends on the season. So like in the winter, it might be gingerbread. In the spring, it's lemon. Pumpkin is in September, October. This week and next week, it's all St. Patrick's Day themed, like a Lucky Oreo cupcake, Kiss Me I'm Irish, key lime pie, a pot of gold cupcake, a cupcake with a gold coin on top. So it's all themed with St. Patrick's Day. So I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's Pipe Dream Cupcakes. My website's pipedreamcupcakes.com. Come on down and try a cupcake. They're made fresh each morning, all natural ingredients, and people love them.
Well, now I'm hungry. Anyway, let's move forward. Everyone has a hero that they admire and look up to. Whether fictional or real, they all have a place, which is why we celebrate real heroes like veterans. On March 29th, there was an event at the high school celebrating the veterans of North Andover. Let's take a look.
This is the March 29th, the celebration of the withdrawal of troops from Vietnam. And being a Vietnam veteran, I thought it was appropriate that I be here. And we've got quite a few, and we're working, quite a few veterans in town. We're working on this plaque behind me that's going to have everybody's name on it, and we're in the area of 500 people now that are going to have their names on it, so it's going to be really special.
We're dedicating the wreath in honor of Vietnam Veterans Day, March 29th, being the 50th anniversary of the withdrawal of the official withdrawal of U.S. troops.
We're honored to recognize our veterans here at our Vietnam Memorial, to celebrate with a wreath ceremony the 50th anniversary of our North Andover troops leaving Vietnam. You know, it's great to see some familiar faces in town to come together and just recognize all those that, you know, gave their life or gave their service to protect our country and to you know, help us have the liberties that we have here in 2023.
Our legislators got us $65,000 to revamp Memorial one more time. And continuing to honor our Vietnam veterans, we're going to add the names of every Vietnam-era veteran from North Andover who served from 1955 to 1975. The list includes over 500 veterans. So that contract has been awarded to Collision Memorials in Methuen, and that work will start soon as we finish vetting our list and getting them the names. But the names will go on the pavers here, and we'll have a rededication of the ceremony March 29th of next year.
Dave Rand, he is an amazing guy. He was a police officer for a long time in North Andover. I'm not sure how old Dave is now. I would say he's in his 90s. But he and his son had this idea, and they worked with Veteran Services many years ago to have this done. And they recently renovated and did some upgrades. So Dave is a wealth of knowledge, and he knows just about everything about all of our vets who served in Vietnam and Korea. And he has a lot of knowledge about our World War II veterans too, and that's something that's rare.
It's an honor and privilege to work with the folks. We have very active Vietnam veterans here in town, most of which belong to VFW Post 2104. And those fellows came out today, some of them. Sadly, we're losing our veterans every day. But again, we continue to honor them and keep them alive by saying their names, and that's something we'll do with the memorial once it's completed.
And salute. Two.
We send our love and respect to all of those who served, and thank you for fighting for our freedom. Magic is something we can all shake our heads at and wonder if what we're truly seeing is happening or not, which is why it can be fun to shut your brain off and enjoy a show. Well, the Society of Harvard Undergraduate Magicians have just the illusions for you. Let's take a look.
Magic is something for all ages, and that's why SHAM, the Society of Harvard Undergraduate Magicians, and the Harvard Club put on a magic show at the Warden Theater thanks to the North Andover Historical Society. SHAM was founded 4 years ago and brings together students and facility magicians. The magicians have many tricks up their sleeve. These college students and professors were born to perform magic and gave this show their all. Now, here are some of the best tricks of the event to give you a little tease of the show.
Has everyone seen the card? on the card.
Go.
If you actually hold it right up. No, I asked about this ahead of time. If you could hold that right above your head, I'm gonna do the same with my cup here. Fair, would you actually stand right over there for me? I'm gonna follow after you. Okay. Fantastic. So here we are with our cups over our heads. Now, Fair, this is actually the oldest trick in Magic. 2 people, 2 red cups. The oldest trick. If you go to ancient Egypt and you look at the hieroglyphics on the wall, this is the picture that you see. This is what's there. And this is before I do the trick, I want to give credit where credit is due. This performance is from one of my favorite magicians. His name is Justin Willman. He was the host of Cupcake Wars for a while. I can't make cupcakes, but a little fun fact. So how this trick works, you keep that cup right above your head, and don't tilt it too much. Hold it right above your head. We're gonna do a super secret magic ritual. Oh, I feel the tension in the room. A super secret magic ritual. And the way this works, so keep your cup right up there. You can watch me, I'll do it first. I'm gonna close my eyes, snap my fingers, wave my arm out in front of me, and then turn around slowly. Okay, Sarah, did you catch that? You got that? Okay, let's have you give it a try. And if we do this right, if we do this ritual right, what's going to happen is the water inside these cups will disappear. Will disappear just like magic, all right? So if we do this ritual exactly right, you sure you got it? Okay, so close your eyes, snap your fingers, wave your arm out in front of you, and now turn around very slowly. Usually I do this in the summer. It's gonna be okay if this messes up, but we had a bit of an icicle situation if that doesn't work. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, and just like that, the water vanishes, just like magic. A round of applause.
If those illusions caught your eye, then head over to the North Andover Cam YouTube page to watch the full video, or watch it on our Access channel, which is Comcast 22, Verizon 24. The North Andover boys and girls varsity basketball teams caused a lot of excitement this month as they both put together impressive MIAA tournament runs. Though neither team won the state title, they gave the local fans a lot to cheer about.
Both North Andover varsity basketball teams headed into the MIAA Division I tournament with a lot of momentum. The boys team went into the playoff as the 9th seed, while the girls started their campaign as the 8th seed. After their respective first-round byes, the Knights played a doubleheader on March 3rd. The girls came out first against Weymouth.
Yeah, I like Weymouth working the ball in the box.
Hannah Martin again.
Weber. That's a great spot for Jackie. Great spot, great feed.
Is that A.V. Brown's
A.V.
first
Brown
point?
for 2!
And that'll do it.
Oh, good win, Bags, good win.
The girls came away with a decisive 50-32 victory. Then the boys took to the court, where they battled New Bedford in an overtime nail-biter.
You got to score on these, though.
Yeah.
You're getting looks. There we go, Cam Bethel.
North Andover pressing. That's a nice pass. There's a 3. That could have been a travel. Oh! Overtime.
Wow. You had a double team on Zach. I'm like, someone's wide open. Yes, Zach! Smolinski with a big 3.
This is Brunskill with the ball. Roberts got it at the end. He's got foul.
They called a that is unbelievable. He's got to make them both.
The youth players are jumping up and down along the baseline. That's not good sportsmanship. Short. Oh,
that's the game, Bags.
Both teams advanced and would play another doubleheader at the Crozier Gym just a few days later. The girls came out first as they hosted Reading Memorial. The day was different. The team was different. The result, not that different.
At the three-point line, Hannah Martin with a nice open look.
And for 3. They've run that play a couple of times last Friday night. Rookie camera person, Linda King.
Linda's been stellar. Jeannie with a steal and a layup. That a girl, Jay. Here we go.
For an appreciative clap from the parents and the students getting involved in this. Finn Flicks, Finn Murphy's with the camera. Finn Flicks!
On the heels of the girls' victory, the boys rolled out onto the court and, in doing so, rolled over Springfield Central.
It's broken down totally. Zach Walensky with a nice jumper.
Zach Walensky in the open court.
Farrell wants a piece of the long one, and he gets it!
In the front row or the second row before at halftime a lot of these games.
And that'll do it.
Shout out to the Timinator, Tim Fallon, as well.
Both teams advanced again, but now they would have to go their separate ways. The Scarlet Knight girls went on the road and traveled to Andover, where they would face the top seed and eventual state champion Golden Warriors. Unfortunately, the night belonged to Andover as they came away with a 50-43 victory. The Scarlet Knight boys, meanwhile, got another game at home and barely got past Waltham.
The coach's son, Brendan Weiler, when they were going to Walensky, he stepped in the passing and laying the time down.
Oh, the three.
Nico Catalano, he's left-handed. I don't know if Waltham is aware of that.
Oh, Nico with a strong rebound and finish!
Oh, huge play. DeForest. Long.
That's a nice win! Nice win!
Though the game was close, the Knights still did what they originally set out to do, survive and advance. And in doing so, they were now in the Division I Final Four. They traveled to Worcester State College to face 5th-seeded Needham, and that is where their journey ended as the Rockets came out on top by a score of 60-43. And with the deep playoff runs of both basketball squads coming to a close, this also marked the end of the North Andover High School spring sports schedule.
Spring sports such as baseball, softball, tennis, and lacrosse are coming your way. Stay tuned to Cam Sports for some upcoming action. And now, to close out our show, let's go to an update from our town manager, Melissa Rodriguez.
Hi, I'm Melissa Rodriguez, the town manager here in North Andover, bringing you an update from Town Hall. On May 16th at 7 p.m., we will be having town meeting at North Andover High School on Osgood Street. Lots of exciting things on the warrant, including the continuation of Facilities Master Plan 2, where we will vote on whether or not to build a renovation in addition of the middle school. This is just the second project that we're working on. We've got the middle school and Kittredge both cooking right now, and we have many more projects we'll be bringing forward over the next 10 years as we renovate and improve our municipal and school buildings. So we're excited to see you on May 16th. There's also some exciting citizen petitions that have been put forward. One is about a plastic bag ban, and another one is about banning the sale of animals at pet stores. So we look forward to seeing you on May 16th at 7 p.m. at the high school to vote on our regular general business, but also these exciting new things. I also am proud to report that the Senior Center construction is almost complete, and we look forward to moving our seniors into that center around the time of May. I would like to thank North Andover CAM for outfitting the building so that we can have public meetings there as well, and I look forward to seeing you all there enjoying this new wonderful town asset. The town has been doing a lot of planning work over the last few months and is kicking off even more initiatives. We've been working with UMass on a senior needs assessment. We've been working with Andover on a health assessment for both communities. And just now we've kicked off our diversity work, working with consultants both internally and externally to make sure that this community is welcoming and inclusive. We look forward to continuing that work and having your voice be a part of that process. Finally, I'd like to thank DPW for getting us through an interesting winter. It wasn't a lot of snow, but it was not easy storms, and we're very thankful for them to keep us safe and the roads clean. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
As we wrap up our stories for the day, I want to tell you how lucky we are to have a town such as North Andover, and I'm glad I get to share news from within this community. I'm also very glad that I get to meet all kinds of people and tell all kinds of stories. I can't wait to find out more to tell you about. So if you know any local organizations, businesses, or people who would love to have their stories heard, impart them our way. But for now, I'm your host, Gabrielle Griffiths, and this is your North Andover Journal.